All right, it's another rainy day. I'm back again. It's a little dark. It's a little noisy in the house, but we'll get through it. If I have to pause, it's because I had an interruption. All right, I've already shuffled and asked for guidance from my guides and your guides, and all right, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do past, present, future, and then clarify, and then get some advice at the end. Okay, I'm kind of quiet here, aren't I? That's all right. Death to the old ways. Oh, 8 of Pentacles. One more, please. Just one more here. Oh, one more in the past energy, please. Take that one. Excuse me. I swear every time I start this, I get like a frog in my throat. All right. Death to the old ways, rebirth. So we keep getting this message of leaving things behind, starting over in some way. And so now I feel like our story is moving up to where we already did that. We're already started over and we're already in a rebirth phase, right? We're already getting into that, okay? Working. This has been my card of discernment, being picky about what you choose. And maybe that's what you're working on. Maybe we're working on, because this is a big card. This is a deep rebirth kind of vibe here. You really left something behind, like in a big way. And now you're working on it. Maybe you just have your head down working, that's kind of this card looks like to me. Working, it could be work, like, job work, but it could be you're working on your new way of doing things, right? Your rebirth way, and part of it is being picky about what you accept, right? And maybe that's taking some work. Let's see what else we got here. Let's get some present. And I felt those two. One more, please. One more for present. Thank you. Now let me cough. All right. Jeez. So we have 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Let's see here. This kind of makes me think of this card. It's like in your new way of doing things, you have to discern. You might have to stand up for yourself. You might have to stand up and say, hey, I don't do this anymore. This is shadiness, shady behavior, something hidden, someone sneaking around. And then stability. I think for your own stability that you have to be more discerning. 4 here. I keep going 4. This discernment is leading to your stability, right? And so maybe this new way of doing things has to do with standing up to some shadiness that you discovered, maybe, and that's what you're working on. Something like that. We'll get more when we clarify. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's get 3 for the future, please. 3 for the future pile here. Future cards, please. What do we have in the future pile here? I need 3 for what comes underneath. Oh, here we go. What comes underneath this guy? A few wands here. That's nice. Ace of Wands. Let's see. 2 more. What comes after the Ace of Wands underneath this 7 of Swords? I'm curious here. What comes under this 7 of Swords situation here? This one wanted to come. Okay, one more, please. What's after this Page of Pentacles? Don't bark. He'll be right back. Stop. Dog's barking at my husband because he's going to the bathroom. Oh, Knight of Pentacles underneath. So this is where we might not, what we might not see coming. I don't know. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles is slowness. We'll come back to this here. We'll come back to that. Let's get this figured out first, and then we'll see. Oh, let's move this so you can see it. Ace of Wands. Interesting. No, no, Luke, I'm busy. Nope, you're all wet and I'm busy. Thank you, I love you. My dog. Okay, so in the future we have Ace of Wands. Now this is generally speaking, right? This is a story, so this, you could be anywhere on this timeline, honestly. But for future energy, generally speaking, we have Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. 4 to the 3, huh? This is interesting. I can't wait to see the next layer because I think it's going to really clear it up. But what I see here is, you're taking yourself to a good place, a new beginning, a new project, a new creative world for yourself. You're holding, look at, you're holding this one and here it is, right? So he's kind of, so I see him kind of looking back and going, you know, I'm doing this now. That's over. Whatever that is dead, right? The old ways, death to the old ways is what I always hear when I see this card. Death to the old ways. Those are over. And he's like looking kind of sidewaysy. Look how he's looking. It's like, I'm done with that. And I got this one left before, you know, I'm done. And then I start all over. Or I have to, this can be a defensive energy. It can also be like almost finishing. See how his wall's almost done. He just has this one to put in there and then he moves on to the whole new thing. Right? And then Page of Pentacles is like an offer. So these are both like, could be offers. I already said this is starting new, but this is someone offering you something, a gift, someone coming at you with a message or a thing they want to give you. It's a Pentacles, so. But this could be someone who is shady with you and you've been kind of having your head down. Maybe not even paying attention to the shady people because you left them behind, maybe. Because this guy's just like, bzz, 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 work, 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 la, la, la. And then shadiness, and then someone comes with a gift, right? So I'm thinking this is someone who done you wrong. Maybe someone, I don't know. And then Three of Wands is just like moving away to a whole new world. Let me stare at this for a second. I mean, you really start, these two cards say starting over. And this Page of Pentacles is kind of in the middle of it. Here's your stability, your way of discernment, right? And then moving, again, these both say moving and death, right? Moving to a whole new place, right? And then here's someone coming in the middle of it going, but what about me? Want this thing here? I know I was shady to you before, but maybe they want to make up. Although this isn't really an apology card. This is more like a gift, an offer, right? A material offer. It's not a cup, you know? They might want in on your new creative beginning that you're starting. Maybe they see it and they're like, yeah, I like that. Maybe they want in on it somehow. But I mean, I feel like you're not having it. This is just like leave it. And then Knight of Pentacles is like slow. This is something that's very slow moving. Maybe the slowness is keeping you stuck and making you feel defensive. So you could be like, I don't know, maybe this, because it's Pentacles, it makes me think like they've been absent. It took them a long time to come along with this little offer, and it's little. Defensiveness, stuckness, a talk, yeah. This could, I mean, you guys could have had some kind of situation earlier and you moved on from it, but they're coming back, or they've taken a long time and it's making you feel some kind of way. Maybe when they come, you're like, oh wow, it took you long enough, you know. Or maybe you don't see it coming because it has been such a long time that it might mess with you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Excuse me. All right, let's get some clarity on this, because now I really want to know more. Now I really want to know some details, and this should, you know, bring it all together for us. Let's get 4 at the top row, please. Let's get some clarity at the top row. Thank you. 2 of Swords. Uh-oh. What is this? 9 on the 9 and the Fool. Wow. I love when this happens. It happens a lot, actually, to me. And then 1 more, please. 1 more after the Fool. What comes after the Fool, please? What's after the Fool here for this clarity? Ace of Wands again. Boom. Wow, 2 doubles here. You know there's 78 cards on a deck, right? It's kind of crazy when this happens, I feel. Oh, there's another one that we saw under there. Okay, but well, that'll change in a minute. Okay, let's see here. Wow. Let me look at this. Excuse me. This is funny. Ace of Wands. I mean, Ace is a strong card, you know? It's a whole new beginning. It's a whole new thing. A creative endeavor. It's like a creative beginning, right? Or something that you're really into, okay? Because wands are fire. It can be creative, but it can also just be something you really feel strongly about, you're really excited about, you have passion for it, okay? But let's start at the beginning here. Let me just stare at this for a sec. I try not to talk too much because I think it can get confusing, but that is really how I kind of work through the meanings and the messages I'm getting. So it's kind of, try not to talk too much, but I get all worked up and I get going here. I'm getting all worked up. Okay. 2 of Swords and then the 9 on the 9 of Wands here. Interesting. Maybe, I mean, death is a big ending and a big beginning, okay? And here's the Fool underscoring that this is a big new beginning for you. Like, huge. The Fool is like, you've done the whole Fool's journey and now you're doing it again, but with everything you learned on your journey. So that is over. The old way is dead, and now you're starting all over in this wonderful, exciting, new, stable world, right? But it makes you have to be careful, right? This is the discernment card, and I think that's what you're working on. Like, who gets to come into this new world, right? Everybody cannot come with you in your healing. That's what I've learned. So people might not get it. So this is a card of like not knowing which way to go, right? Not seeing a way forward, not being sure which is the right thing, okay? Maybe confusion, maybe, you know, indecisiveness maybe, okay? And then these are like defensive cards or almost there cards, or what did I say before? I forget what I'm saying because I get in this zone. That you're almost there. That's what I said. But also you might have to defend yourself a little, right? Maybe you don't see how you're going to be able to move forward, or you didn't. You weren't sure, but you knew it was the right way to go, but you weren't sure exactly how it was going to go. Or maybe it's been hard. This can also, like I said, this can be a defensive energy. So it could be like you've had to stand up for yourself or explain things and people don't quite get it, right? And you had to walk away, or either way, you're starting over, right? So whether they get it or not, but you're still going, right? You're still almost done and you're doing a good job, but how to like deal with the people you may have left behind or who don't get it, or I don't know, that kind of thing, right? Here's this shadiness. Here's this shadiness. Someone doing something sneaky. Maybe you're being real quiet about it. Maybe you're the one being sneaky. Maybe you're just not telling anybody what you're working on. Ooh, that feels more like it. That feels more like it. Although, this again, right? This could be someone who has no idea what you're doing. And maybe that's what, maybe they weren't shady. Maybe they were shady with you, but maybe they just have no, like here you are working. This is kind of like working in secret. Okay. It can be sneaky, but it can also just be like sneaky. So this pentacle, this page is usually like a message, an offer. Either this is someone who just has no idea what you're doing and comes in and is like, hey, want to work together or whatever. And you're like, I'm doing my thing. I don't know. And you're not into it. But it could also be, what was I going to say? You, if this is you being quiet, Paige can also just be a new way of doing things and a whole new thing, right? Because he's young. They're young. So it could be you have a new attitude about what you're doing, or this is such a material thing, though. Maybe you're having to look at things differently. I don't know. Let's see what it comes out. But this is verified, though, that this is a new great thing for you that's very stable, like I said. Let's try another one. Next row. 4, please. On the bottom, what's under? Oh. Okay. 5 of Wands. Wow, a lot of wands down here. Okay. Oh, this one flew. Queen of Swords. Huh. Okay. Oh. 10 of Cups. That's nice. One more, please. What's after 10 of Cups? Knight of Cups. Ah. And then 7 of Cups on the bottom. Oh, wow. You may not see all the options that's coming at you. The ones, because it's been so long, right? It's been a while, whatever you're doing. Yeah, this could be less about other people and more about yourself, but let's see. I don't know, though. Knight of Cups now. Let me stare at this. Because the 5, this is conflict. Queen of Swords is on our throne of truth here. I'm getting all worked up. I'm getting confused because I'm getting too excited. Okay. Now, where's the conflict here? What did I say about this? Not seeing a way forward. Not knowing exactly how it's going to go, but standing up for yourself, getting the things done, right? You're working and you're moving on and your new beginning, like in a really powerful way, right? To Peace Bubble land. This is my Peace Bubble card, having everything, wonderful life, happiness, joy, a lot, right? All that good stuff. That's a really good card, right? And with the Fool, it's like a whole new beginning. Whole new beginning. I mean, you got boom, 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 right? Even death means that, right? Conflict, confusion. So you still might be feeling a little confused about how we're going forward here, but you're on your throne, you're in your truth, you're doing your thing, but maybe the newness of it is throwing you off because you feel like people don't quite get it. You have to stand up for yourself a little bit. Some people, I don't know, I feel like it's you. Recently, a lot of them have been other people being shady with you, but I feel like maybe this is you just working in secret. Nobody knows what you're doing, right? That's what I feel like. And this page, again, could be you, could be somebody else wanting in on it, but they have no idea what's going on. That's what I get here. They're a youngster, they don't know. But they might see what you're doing and see you doing so well and want in on it a little bit, right? But again, you're moving on, like you're moving away. This is so like gone. I am gone. I am moving on like big time. A whole nother place I'm moving to. But then Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is usually someone coming toward you. Okay, it is about movement, just like the Knight of Pentacles. But usually it means someone coming toward you, like romantically or an apology or something like that. But and then the conflict aspect. Is this the only cup? Oh no, we had this one. Yeah, those are kind of weird on this one. Those are kind of weird cups. They're not like lovey-dovey cups. You know, this one is, but I don't know. This one, what did I say? Discernment, right? You're discerning things differently now because you're starting a whole from the beginning again, like I said. The old ways are dead. And maybe that's just, it's an adjustment, right? You know your truth, you know what you're doing, but there is a little conflict and confusion. I feel like because it is so new, right? But you know it's right, right? You know it's right. And you know it's taking you to your ultimate joy, okay? The Knight of Cups. That's, again, maybe someone coming toward you who kind of sees that your life is really good and wants to back in or wants to apologize. I'm not feeling that, but maybe. But again, it could be somebody I keep going back and forth when I feel like you are working in secret, but also this could be someone who may have done something to you in the past. And they see how good you're doing. But you might have to use your sword of truth and explain some things, right? Because this is where you're going, and you're not going to let just anybody into your peace bubble, right? See, but moving on. Stability and moving on, like going away. Knight of Cups. Someone gonna invite you to go somewhere? I don't know. It just seems like you're going and they're like jumping and like, hey, wait, where are you going? Kind of thing. And then under what's hidden, yeah, you just may not see, like, you are the Emperor, you are strength, but the options may not be clear yet. Like, you're feeling good, but you're waiting, and the time it's taking for whatever this is to really take off, or you to get into it, or whatever, is throwing you off. And I keep seeing that. It's happening for a lot of people who are we're all in between, and it's taking some time, but it's like we need that time to heal and adjust. And that's kind of what this is saying. It's like you need some time to adjust, or there are adjustments to be made. There are adjustments to be made. It's not all super clear, right, yet, how it goes exactly, right? Even though you know what you need to do. Let's say it that way. Let's get some advice here. 4 advice cards, please. Advice. I love these cards. They smell so good. They smell like a new book. Let's get some advice, please. Wow, these usually just fly. Advice. Can we get some advice on this death card here? What kind of advice do we have for this situation, please? Hello. Good morning. Anybody? Queen of Pentacles. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, sorry. It's a character in my story sometimes, but we'll see what this means here. Oh. Ace of Wands. Is it on the Ace of Wands? No, it's way down here. And 2, that's Ace of Wands in all 3 decks, dude. These 78 cards, I'm only using 4 of them, and that just blows my mind. Ace of Wands. So this is really underscored that this is a new, awesome creative beginning, for sure. 2 more, please. Let's get some more. Page of Wands. Seeing things in a new way. 1 more, please. Can we get 1 more? Thank you. The Lovers. Huh. Okay. And King of Cups underneath. The Magician. The Devil. Wow. Strength again. Huh. Wow. It's pretty powerful. Let's look at this. I like to just spread these out evenly and see where they land. Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles is irritating. I mean, you may be wondering about a particular person and how you left things or how that's going to work out. I mean, you know what you're doing. I mean, Ace of Wands in all three decks, dude. It's like, you know, again, it's like, look at how he's holding that one. Like I said right here, he's holding that one, and that's what I'm seeing here. Like, this one thing is going to grow into something amazing, right? I feel like you know that. A new Page of Wands can be a message, but this one is like a whole new way of seeing things, right? As amazing. Maybe you're just now starting to see like how good things can be or how good things are for you. And maybe this new project is helping you with that. What does that have to do with this Queen of Pentacles? Are you the Queen of Pentacles? I thought you were the Queen of Swords. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is very practical. I don't see that being you. I mean, not that you're not practical, but I see this being maybe being someone you left behind. Someone like boss type person, someone who's very concerned about their pentacles, right? That's what I was saying. Someone you may have left behind. Remember? I said that in the beginning. That pentacles, this person might come back with an offer for you, but it's like very earthly. I feel like they don't really know what you're doing or what's going on with you, really, because you are kind of hiding out. Still, they may have done something shifty, you know? Could be both. And then the Lovers, that's a strong connection. See, this person might have been really a strong connection to you. Maybe that's who's coming back to apologize. And I kind of feel like, I don't know, you might not. Either you'll move on together or you'll move on without them, I guess. But it does show you going away. So it's a little, but this is like an apology, and this is a strong connect, like a very strong connection. So, I mean, your new project is shaping your whole new view of the past, the people you left behind, the people, maybe situations. You're just seeing things differently, and you're seeing your connections differently, right? You're seeing what your happiness means to you differently as you start all over in this new beginning with this powerful project that you're working on. Whatever this is, it's a thing, right? It's a project, it's an opportunity, it's a, I don't know, it doesn't seem like an offer because it's all over the place. It seems like you're doing something, you're working on something that's helping you along really well. So keep doing that. Underneath we have King of Cups, the Magician, the Devil. Yeah, wow. King of Cups. Oh. I feel like it's saying to manifest from your heart space and look out for pitfalls, you know, be strong. The Devil is just things that hold you back, right? They're definitely going to hold back your manifestations, right? And I keep getting this, like, go to your heart space, because there aren't a lot of cups here, right? There's not. Even though there's some relationships, it's like you're just into your work, you're into your creative project or whatever. You're trying to keep your mind on that, I feel. Because you know it's taking you somewhere, but you might not be dealing with any relationships right now, or these people that might be coming back. You might, you know, you need to come from your heart, or a forgiveness kind of aspect, I feel. Because, yeah. Okay, so as advice, I would say what? I mean, you have decisions to make, right? Based on what you left behind, and now what's important to you, which is this Ace of Wands, okay? This person from your past is going to come back, I feel. And then, you know, this is someone you really care about, someone you're really connected with, but you see things differently now, and you're doing something different. And I feel like they have no idea where you're at. So they come along, and you might have some things to say. You might need to lay down some truth, because it seems like they don't have a clue what you're doing. And you have to decide is how important this relationship is for you when they come. They might be able to help you with your project. I don't know. And this is Wands. So, I mean, because look, this Wands is both of these good kind of loving cards. I think whatever happens, you're going to do what's best for you. And you know kind of what that is at this point, I feel. So this confusion's back here a little, but it's like also, you know, it might be conflicting you a little bit and what you have to say to them or what you have to explain at this point, because it's been a while, like I said, but stick to your Ace of Wands path, you know, stick to your path. It seems like you are, you know what you're doing. You've got your head down. You're working on your stuff. You're not really telling anybody about it, but you're also not taking any shit. You know, it's a big deal. You know, you're moving forward. You may have left some people behind as you closed out. Death to the old ways tells me that, but you know, people will come around again. And this is a common theme. I thought we might get away from this time, but it seems to be a common theme that people are going to be coming back around eventually and being like, hey, what are you doing? And it might be too late for some of them, but it might not be. I mean, it's up to you. You have to decide, right? But the advice here is to come from your compassionate side, especially if these are important people to you. It's a good message for me. I'm pretty hurt and pissed off right now, but as time passes, right? Well, on the one hand, as time passes, you're like, oh, what took you so long? Where have you been? Why haven't you come around sooner? But also time heals, right? As time passes, you may be I'm less angry and I'm more maybe easy to forgive because they don't know. They honestly don't know what's going on because they haven't been around, huh? All right. That's what I have for you today. Thank you for lending your energy, and I will see you in the next one.